I think this particular no narrative can flip the coin now because they've already taken the lead. So the best language to flip this narrative is prosecution. That is the only way. Because these people have gone down, propagated lie to farmers to the extent that they went to the areas and asked people to Accra to come and do demonstration. They were actually paying them money to come and demonstrate. These people were not cocoa farmers. They were not, and hire people from Sukura, somewhere, Dodowa and Co. Gave them money, dressed them in red, gave them 200, 300. After the demonstration, some of them were even asking for their money because they didn't pay them because the people were not cocoa farmers.
Demonstration, demonstration.
You see, that is what we have reduced our politics to become. Yeah. But unfortunately, the so-called mainstream media, who are privy to all the critical facts that I have outlaid, they understand the pricing model and the fact that the difficulties that the cocoa board has gone through over the years. And they need to speak the fact. After stating the fact, if you want to criticize government, that is a fair thing. Because on the issue of having to reduce the price or not, that can be debatable. Because yes, the price at the war stage has been reduced. A political promise has been made. For the cocoa farmer, they cannot be subjected to whatever that happens. Deal with it. Government will have to find money to shove up the difference and continue to pay the farmer. That is a debate that we can have, you understand? But to do a propaganda and say that, oh, the government has cheated, the amount of money they promised to pay, that is not what they are paying. When the government indeed is paying extra beyond the 70% and is now paying 90%, that is pure propaganda, you understand? And they understand that the books of Cocoa Board are so dirty to the extent that no bank out there will be willing and ready to finance Cocoa Board in terms of buying. Have you asked yourself why we lost access to the syndicated market? The previous CEO came and did an announcement, oh, henceforth we've weaned ourselves from the cocoa syndication. We are no longer going for syndication. But that was a lie. Because when they started, the first time we went there, we had $1.7 billion. 2016-2017 was the highest year. We had 1.8 billion. Then subsequently, it started dwindling up to 1.3. Then the next time when we went there, they told us in the face, no, your books are so dirty. Cocoa Board, nobody can guarantee Cocoa Board. So we are giving you 690. That is where we had to switch on to the buyer model, the 60-40 model at the early stage. And now, when government took over, you had no other option because the books are still dirty. Where are you going to get money? You have to go with the buyer model.